I'm MARQUEE McLean, and this is the Utah Golf Reround Show presented to you by the Utah Section PGA. Welcome back for a look inside Utah Golf's end-of-season events, including the Boys High School State Golf Championships and the Utah Golf Association Four-Ball Championship with ABC4 Sports Director Wesley Ruff. We have Judd with another UINTA Golf Minute, and our favorite junior reporter Warren Fisher is here to give you his thoughts on the season's Omega Player of the Year Top 10. Let's get started with Wesley's recap of the Utah Section PGA Championship at Tawana Vista Golf Course and a look into Tony Finau and Cole Ponich's success at this year's Ryder Cup.
Davis Park assistant golf professional Zach Johnson capped off a phenomenal year with a win at the Utah Section PGA Championship at Tawana Vista Golf Course. Johnson shot rounds of 64, 65, finishing at 15 under par for the championship, and with the win, Johnson was crowned the Utah PGA Player of the Year. Bruce Summerhays won the Super Senior Division, shooting 72, 68, 140, and Brad Stone won the Senior Division with rounds of 70, 72, 142. Johnson will now represent Utah next season at the PGA Professional Championship at BELFAIR in Bluffton, South Carolina, along with Chris Moody, Tommy Sharp, Joe Summerhays, Telly Whiteman, Casey Fowles, and Steve Schneider. The boys' high school golf season came to an end and state champions were crowned. Congratulations go out to Beaver High School, who grabbed the 2A championship with a win at Coveview Golf Course. Waterford's Jack Nielsen was the medalist. Morgan High got the win at the 3A championship at Meadowbrook Golf Course with the Trojans' Nathan Pressler as medalist. Birch Creek Golf Course hosted the 4A championship, and for the 11th straight year, Park City took home the trophy. Desert Hills' Ashton Davidson was named medalist, edging Park City's Dean Sanders in a playoff. Skyline High dominated the 5A championship with a 19-stroke victory at Glen Eagle Golf Course. Zach Neff of Olympus got the repeat win as medalist. And with the putt heard all around Utah, Lone Peak's Zach Johnson sank a 60-foot birdie putt to secure medalist honors in the 6A championship at Talons Cove Golf Course. His Lone Peak Knights were also crowned as the team champions. The Utah Golf Association's Four-Ball Championship ended with back-to-back champions in both divisions, as John Wright and Brigham Gibbs pulled off the repeat performance in the championship division, while Kurt Siddons and Brett Sampson defended their senior title at Park Meadows Country Club. Utah golf was well represented in the Ryder Cup and Junior Ryder Cup matches this year in Paris, France. Homegrown golfers Tony Finau and Cole Ponich not only made the biannual teams, but secured critical points for the USA. Ponich and the Junior USA team came home with the victory, while Finau and the PGA Tour will face a long 24 months before they get another shot at the Ryder Cup.
Hi, this is Joe with another UINTA Golf Minute. I want to talk to you today about the Bridgestone XS golf ball. This golf ball actually has a dimple within the dimple, which actually creates more consistent ball flight. It's also the only ball in golf that does not have a seam. This ball is completely seamless, which also creates more consistency. And this ball is actually, it's filled inside, and that's how they're able to do it. And this ball, you've got to play it, it's soft, it's long, it's consistent around the greens. You'll love this ball. We have 5 locations in Utah. Come see us at UINTA Golf.
Wesley's out at one of his favorite courses in the Salt Lake City area. This course is great for golfers of all levels and offers 9 or 18 holes in a relaxed atmosphere. Check out this segment of Where's Wesley?
So for today's episode of Where's Wesley, try to guess where I am. I'm at a golf course that opened in July of 1986. It's located by a freeway, but you can't get here from the freeway. And it's one of the most played golf courses in the state. So where's Wesley? Murray Parkway. We're with John Pearson, the head pro here at Murray Park Golf Course. And John, you've been here since the beginning.
Almost. I got here in 1987. We opened in 1986, so this is my 31st year here.
How long have you been the head pro here?
Head pro, 4 years.
What got you interested in the game of golf?
Well, my dad and I played a lot when I was young, and I just thought it'd be a nice way to make a living. And then when I got back from my mission in 1987, the opportunity came to work here. I started as a starter here, liked it. Gary Healy offered me the second assistant's job in 1990, and been a great way to make a living.
So John, what are your earliest memories of golf?
The earliest memory I have of golf is going with my dad and my uncle and my dad's buddies up to Mountain Dell. We'd get there about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was probably 7, 8 years old. And I would take my dad's 8-iron and just hit it down the fairway while they played and chase pot guts around and have a good time. And my dad taught me the etiquette of the game and taught me how to be a gentleman on the course.
This is a good facility to work at, isn't it?
Great facility to work at, Wes. Yeah, I've loved it here. It's been great. You know, we're one of the busiest courses in the state, so every day is kind of an adventure. You never know what you're going to get. We have a great men's league. We have a great ladies league. We have a great couples league. So yeah,
this course has been virtually unchanged since it opened in 1986. Other than the trees have gotten much bigger, but the layout is pretty much the same.
Yeah, layout's exactly the same. We did add some yellow tees for juniors and for ladies that don't want to play a course that's 6,100 yards. They want to play one about 56. We added those about 3 years ago, but that's the only changes we've really had.
What makes this course so popular? Because as you mentioned, it is one of the busiest courses in the state.
Well, the location is good, number one. And then, you know, we always, of course, would say the staff. We do try to make it feel like a hometown atmosphere here at Murray, though. We try to remember names and we try to make people feel welcome and use good customer service. And then the course isn't the hardest course in the state, but it isn't the easiest either. It'll challenge you.
So who were some of your biggest influences in the game of golf? Who were some of the section pros that really helped you?
Probably my earliest influence would have been Lynn Langren. I used to have a junior pass back in the mid-70s, and I'd take the bus from 9th East up to Forestdale from my house. And I used to see Lynn every day, and he would let me leave my shoes behind the counter at Forestdale instead of having to carry them in my bag. And you know, that always made a lasting impression on me. I thought, what a cool guy to let me leave my shoes behind the counter so that I don't have to carry them around all day.
Awesome.
Small thing, but you know, made an impression.
The greens here have just always been so good.
Yeah, the greens are really good. Our superintendent, Dave Caruth, and his staff, Corey Nelson, Jason Lundberg, and Jesse the Duke Chapel, they do a great job along with the part-timers. And this year was by far the best the course has been in from opening to closing.
Wow! So you barely beat me by 3 shots.
Well, it was close, Wes.
Thanks, John. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Where's Wesley?
Glad to do it.
Hey, anybody home? Okay. Woo! I'm Warren Fisher, and this is the world famous Warren Report. Now that the Utah Section PGA Championships are in the books, let's look at the Omega Player of the Year race. Starting us off at number 10 and 9 are Tracy Zobel and Ryan Rees, which is appropriate since their golf courses are almost neighbors in Utah County. At number 8, we head up all the way to Valley View and Pete Stone. At number 7, we found Mountain Man, Mark Owen. Casey Fowles comes flying in at number 6. Coming out of Riverside Country Club, number 5, Matt Baird. We're halfway through this year's list and I need a beverage. Management. Ooh, always so prompt. Thanks. Speaking of chill, we have Mr. Chill himself. Coming in at number 4, Joe SUMMERHAYS. Coming in at number 3, Golf Lab's Tommy Sharp. Chris Moody's got some big wins under his belt and nice trophies on his shelf. Have you seen that surfboard? My man Moody is at number 2. And number 1 on our top 10 countdown is my man, Zach Johnson. Nice playing, boys. That's Warren Fisher signing out.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Utah Golf Reround Show, brought to you right in your email by the Utah Section PGA. We'll be back next month with our year in review and Utah Section PGA Awards. I'm MARQUEE McLean, and remember, just click play.